sequence for staff pose. So, and I use this sequence a lot. You can, for example, take the beginning part as one sequence, and this part can be its own sequence in itself. You don't have to do these like a one long class. So like, if you think about it, in our staff pose, there's just a few different things that I do repetitively. And sometimes I like to practice certain repetitive things because it tells you how well you're moving through. Like last week I couldn't do that twist, you see what I mean? Or you go through these realizations. So let's think about our posture. So we're in our staff pose. There we go. So the shoulders are above the hips. So if a lot of people, if their hamstrings are tight, this is why it's so important that one of the levels that I set people at is a forward fold with a 90 degree. So they can sit. Do you see what I'm saying? This opens up a new world when you can make a 90 degree angle. So we got that 90 degree angle, everything is active, pushing through our heels, our toes are coming towards our knees. We have our posture, shoulders above our hips, the spine is active, the head's above our shoulders, we're looking towards the horizon. Bring your shoulders up, back, and down, so we have a nice active spine. Yes, even the elbow slightly behind the rib cage. So we're holding a nice, stern, activated staff pose. 3, 2, and 1. And let's release and forward fold and reach out towards whatever you can grab. If it's your shins, you can go all the way down to your heels, wherever your maximum expression is. Keeping the activation through the heels, going towards out the bottom of the heel. So the back of the hamstring is active. We're not relaxing in this one. We're activating. And let's do what we talked about. Let's twist the heels out. And let's maybe open our legs up for a little straddle, mild straddle. Keep doing our forward fold. Energy through the heels. Bring the one toe in as far as it'll go. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and far as you can to the outside. Holding it. Holding it like you're trying to touch it to the earth. Let's make that neutral on the next side. The opposite foot now. Do the same thing. Toe's going to come in and it's going to push. And it's going to push. And it's going to push. And then it's going to come to the outside. Same thing. Push so you can. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to windshield wiper them both. So we go out. The toes are nice and spread and open. And we come in. Try to make them touch. 2 big ones touch. Keeping the knee straight, everything energized in the leg. Let's go out. Open the toes. Then big, straighten through the knees. You can relax your back while you're doing this because all the energy here is in your legs. So, all right, let's bring our toes in. Try to make them touch. Holding, holding, holding. Just relax. Out, open the toes, open. Open, open. Last time, toes towards the middle, we're holding, holding, holding. Nice, beautiful. Let's bring one heel in. And see if you can make a 90 degrees, a minimum of a 90 degrees, but it could be wider, it could be narrower depending on the individual. And this fold in the middle. Just do the best forward fold you can. Supporting with your hands, you know. If you can fold your body down, great. If not, just support with your hands. Challenge yourself. And now let's take our gaze and we're going to turn it to the right as our torso comes over our thigh. And now that we're maybe a little bit closer, let's come back to the left. Let's work through that edge until the torso's over the left thigh, reaching out through the leg. nice and this, keeping our body low. We're going to walk back to our center. Keep going, keep moving till the torso is over the right thigh. And then one more time, back to the left, walking our hands, allowing us to keep the forward fold all the way through. Nice. Let's come back upright. From here, we're going to correct the extended leg and put it in the middle of the mat. The right foot is going to come over the knee. If you have to do this twist this way, do this twist this way. If you can catch the eye of the elbow here and you have some leverage and you can frame your hand, great. If you can get it in this position, maybe you can bring your elbow to the outside, and we're still looking at 90 degrees. You're making all the adjustments, correction of the spine. Nice. The other side. There you go. Excellent. Straight spine at that 90 degrees, like the straightest spine that you can find. And when you're ready, start to look behind you. Pull the elbow out. So you're really maximizing the knees, integrity, and commitment to the center line of the body. You feel what I'm describing? Nice. Beautiful. 3. 2 more breaths. Last one. Exhale and release. Nice. Extend this heel to the outside or the right side of the mat. Your right leg that you just released, the heel is going to come in here, and you're going to make this again at 45 from knee to pelvis to the other knee. Exactly. Beautiful. Just fold in the middle. Just do the best fold you can. It might not look pretty. Beautiful.
It's like a steel cable holding my back up here.
Well, you got a couple things going on. You got the rotation of this hip, and you've got this hamstring. So, and they're both challenges in different ways. That's why, again, as we move to the left and we bring our torso over the thigh, you might get closer here. But when we come back this way, maintaining that low posture, when you get to the hamstring, you might be higher up because each one has a completely different challenge. So let's come back through that movement again. Coming back, chest over the thigh. And then we're going to come right back up. Challenge this again. Let's make one more movement. I think is this side tighter for you?
No, I don't know. One side usually is, but not in this movement for some reason.
This one is way tighter for me, so I'm going to come over one more time.
Here's a little tighter, yeah.
So work on it. That's a principle, that everybody should understand. It's your yoga. You do what's right for you.
It's good to be reminded of that as we flow through the moves.
All right. Let's come back up. There you go. Do one more, if that's what you're feeling. Yeah, I heard a teacher say once, you should, on your troubled side, you should spend double amount of time. I mean, that's a lot and it's extreme. I only do it in certain positions. I'll know I need to spend more time on certain things and certain. So the leg's going to come to the center. The left foot's going to come over the knee. However you can grasp. I'm going to use my elbow, frame my back, and get to 90 degrees. Start to straighten my spine. Bring your elbow to the outside. Because you can. Beautiful. So now we're starting to straighten the spine again. Get the integrity of our posture. Our look is towards the horizon. And when we're ready, use the frame and start to look at the wall behind you. Pulling the elbow, keeping the integrity of the knee towards the center line of the body, making the twist more exaggerated, pulling the shoulder open closer to the wall or opening towards behind us. 3. 2 more breaths. And the last one. Exhale and release. Nice. Let's go ahead and come out of that. Beautiful. And then one more forward fold, and this one's going to be more relaxing. So let the back round. Let it relax. You can rest the head down, but I'm going to turn my gaze towards my heels so I can relax my low back and try to stretch my head towards my heels. Some people may want to just let their head relax and fold. I'm going to activate this a little bit. And I can feel my back open up. And I'm going to reach now a little bit further. Slowly working further out. Slowly working further out. There we go. Nice. Stay breathing with this new position. Now try to do your cow. Activate the low back. Even if your hands are here, wherever they are, just try to do a posterior pelvic tilt. There you go. So what are we doing? We're activating the muscle within the new range of motion that we're trying to access. There we go. Maybe tilt the shoulders left or right. Do body crunches. Do a shoulder to hip crunch on one side, shoulder to hip crunch on the other, shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip. There you go. Shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip. Like now start to look left and right. Like look to the shoulder that's getting closer to the hip. Like really exaggerate these moves. Lift the shoulder higher and away on the opposite side. So now on the opposite side, the hip's going away from the shoulder. And on the other side, we're doing a crunch. Do the other side. Hip going away from the shoulder going away from the hip. And then now crunch the shoulder towards the hip on the other side. So you're exaggerating this teeter-totter. And relax. Let's come out of that. Nice. Yeah, that one. Now, straighten your legs straight out. Nice active. All the energy is going through the heels. We're much more relaxed in this position than when we were. Do a twist in it. Like move your spine. Feel everything that you just woke up and loosened. Nice active. And you're all in your 90-degree angle. You find more opportunity to be able to move in this position. So, and our staff, beautiful. And let's take 2 more breaths and just appreciate what we've, just relax in it. And one last breath. Nice. All right, let's move to flat back. So let's do a figure 4. Out towards the shin. There you go. What I have been doing in this pose, since you're a jiu-jitsu person, is see how I've grabbed my foot here? Yeah, I kind of, now I'm not really pulling here, but I'm keeping it, I don't know, yeah, triangling is the best way to put it. Now watch my right elbow, okay? I'm going to take this knee out of the way so you can see. I'll drop this down and I'll dig deeper this way. See this hand over here? This hand is free. Yeah, keep digging deeper. Can you get your elbow to the inside of your knee? Till they're hooked? Drop this. There you go. Drop this. Okay, nice. Take this leg and put it out. There you go. And now, not the foot, closer towards the wrist. Slide it closer to the, yeah, there you go. Now pull it in. Yeah, and you can lay your body flat here. Keep the foot. Well, you can relax it down, or you can activate it. It's up to you. I'm keeping mine active. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Two more. Last one. Don't hold your breath. There you go. Nice. Let's relax out. Bring the heel back in. Nice. If you need to do windshield wipers or anything after that, take care of it. All right. Let's bring our knees up. The next ankle over the opposite knee. Hand where the knee is up reaches out towards the shin. And again, I'm going to triangle a little bit. Grab my heel, start resting into this position. Let my body warm up to the idea. Bringing the knee closer to the face closer to the knee. And when you think you got it, let's go ahead and hold that ankle. Reach the elbow all the way through till it can grasp the knee in a hook. The opposite hand that was on the ankle, let's change it over to the shin, close to the wrist. Let's extend the leg out. And rest back down. Getting into a deeper version of the stretch. Again, you can relax in this or you can activate. I'm going to activate. I'm going to keep my extended leg heel off the ground and push to my heel. Or you can rest down. It depends on what you're feeling like. I like the activation. You can even adjust your hips as you extend out through the leg. Make them like do a posterior pelvic tilt, you know what I mean? Yes. There you go. The back of the head's on the floor, nice and firm. We'll take 3 more breaths. And the last one, last breath. Nice. Let's relax down. Nice. Let's come to our seated pose again. Nice. Let's find our posture. Shoulders above the hips, spine's active, the gaze is toward the horizon. Bring the shoulders up towards your ears, back and down. Elbows slightly behind the rib cage, the hands close to the hips, so we can find the integrity of that posture and the support of the spine. Just feel your body. 2 more breaths. Last one. Nice, man. That was a good one. That was a good one.